Hello, 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 hello. Wait, why is it not showing? Inoroja-san? I mean, now the game has shown. Hello, 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 and good morning to this Spacey Starro stream. It has been a while, it's been more than a week. It had to be more than a week. Aside from the official reasons is I had to deal with cuts, readjusting schedule and all that. But unofficial reason, I was still pissed off I didn't get Kafka last stream. So what I did in the meantime, in between streams, was basically grinding up for stellar gems to get more tickets for Kafka. What was the result, you may ask? We essentially only were able to save up for like one temple. That's it. If we still can't get Kafka then that's it. We have basically like a week or so until first her banner ends. I could try and get another temple, but it's I'm not naming the next stream Kafka Part 3. Anyway, technically I was supposed to do this last night or Saturday night really. However, I ended up falling asleep. And so now I'm basically doing this again at the usual time when it's hot. It's very hot right now. You basically you hear a little bit more of this wind in the background somehow. I made sure it's not hearable. I moved my fans closer so I can actually be cold. Anywho, let us start. So first, let's do our... I was able to do it for a bit, but it's
Noise.
There we go. Right, so first I'm going to do the assignments so I can actually get that because I just woke up early. Oh, this is closer. Wababoo. Wants to help start zone. Okay. So there. Okay, after I do the dailies, I will be I'll be rolling for Kafka immediately. Again, I was not kidding when I said this will be a short stream. I have things to do.
Let's go.
Let's settle this.
There's always a weakness. Wait for the tiles. My turn.
There we go.
We shall take back what we lost.
Wababoo. Well, we just stays there. So what else? It's another relic. And I'm too motivated anyway, so it's like, Savage. I know I'll probably regret this, but eh. Claim. Technique 2 times. Take 1 photo. Well, I can basically do this.
Show your courage.
And
Feeling lucky.
where's the technique points there? And then it wants us to take a photo, so I'll take a photo of the Wababoo. Wababoo. No. Okay. There we go, and that should be it. Claim, there we go, and I click this. And reload up. Claim. And it's not responding again. Why is it doing this? It is a big boo indeed. Sorry, is it because there's like I had like chat on the separate screen that's like running and doing anything? Don't know. Okay, so no anyone else for it though. Okay. I only have 1 ability. And 1 person. 30 days. Wait, what was the last one again? No, let's check. 10 different answers to the voice lines with the healing. I see. Yeah, we'll check the messages in a moment. Claim. It's on there. Thank you. Why is it like favorite at the moment? Then it redirected me. I know there's like redeem because it's all 4. The girl wants was like, I'll be doing that later. Okay, so now let's warp. Again, I was not kidding. We only have 1 per 110 roll. And mind you, if we get a 5 stars, then I guarantee it'll be Kafka. So let's roll. All I could have is such, you know, like, I mean, like, reruns will probably be like next year. Yeah, see? Still 4 star. And it's just gonna be a light cone. Bow. And that's it. I could basically chill and just like, you know, like spend all of it here, but it's like I'd rather not. I just want to get like Pell and Hook. Well, I mean, the good news is, I mean, honestly, now I have a complete turbo. But it's like I can probably like get more tickets because I'll be doing the companion missions now. So yeah, because I've done all the adventure missions like off screen. Well, this one just appeared again, so I'll basically do this one first. It's about grinding. It's not really grinding, but it's like, you know, in the Kafka banner, we basically gotten Serba from Eidolon 1 to Eidolon 6 immediately in like 60 rolls. Because if I didn't get like Sampo in basically the 10 rolls, it was Serbal. Always Serbal. I love Serbal. Serbal is basically my third album, but it's like, eh. It's like, I know like other people have better luck. It's like, you know, they keep getting 5 stars, or like they keep getting like, you know, multiple Kafkas in one row. But like none of like, you know, like the 4 stars. But it's like, eh. No Luca, none. So I need. So let's try. Wrong way. I never had any use with puzzles. For like, well, since I was a teen, or like for like 10 years, I've done tons of like hidden object games, puzzle games, etc. Now one wonders like, why don't I stream that? Mainly laziness. Like, there's only the first puzzle. We have 2 more for this quest. Then switch. And switch again. And there we go. Right, on to the next one. Claim. I guess it's like JD's time. You know, it's appreciated. Now, time for puzzle 2. Okay. Yeah, I know how to do this now. Okay. Now, what would be a true, like, Doko puzzle basis? Like, you can only basically do it in a limited number of moves. Is what like most like things do nowadays. That. That one's already at the proper position, so switch track. Set there. Yep. Since there is literally nothing else for me to do right then. So now, temporarily, let's do this. No, I didn't do the codes yet. I will do that in a bit. I'm not doing simulated universe. We just finished level 3. Again, I like doing it when it's basically we're like over the level for it. If it's basically the same level, it becomes more annoying to do. Track. Oh, love food. I mean, I could. But it's like, again, that basically make it a long stream. We'll see, right? I'm prioritizing the companion missions right now. We'll do those first. And I think switch this to there. Right, so then subtract, switch this. This. This is that one, and now we just need to get this into place. There. Then this one again, and switch this one. And this one. Perfection.
Looks good.
Okay, so we have to load 2 more, then okay. God, I've heard nothing but bad things about like the lower part. Many of like movies from brought into subreddit. Let's see. The writing basically like tumbles down. It's too long-winded. It's essentially pretty much like I think the equivalent to like Inazuma for them. Starts off great, but then basically under-delivers. But then again, in the subreddit, most people there are pretty much like Genshin comparison like complainers. So it's like That and pretty much like people PC said like it needs another year to like develop more. And about pretty much like they did like genuine like the Lopu character space like at the start of the game and it should have been like like in a later packs. It's like I can't really like summarize for pretty like be specific what all the complaints, but it goes from like very trivial to like very many maybe warranted. I don't know. This one. What's this one? I was like in like a big one. I was like I don't even need to worry much about like trying to grind for gens out because like the subscribers will just like basically like donate for you. I don't know anymore really about that one. So I saw anyway. And here. So I just need to load this one and put it back. Load. And that's it. Whoosh.
Looks good.
There we go. Okay, now we can do. Let's do the messages. We'll save Pimmicles for last. We'll do sample first. Well, good friend, you're currently planning some manifestors. I have a line of products that can help with that. There's a browser that has robust, you can improve your investments in one cycle and interest. Say no more, I'll get it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, hey there, friend. Chill. Are you going to ask me what kind of use scam? Are you scared? I'm scared. I want to. I sent those to you. You don't have to see it. Samples indeed so. Again, I wish we had more text though, instead of just like, you know, like, for like each character and that's it. Not counting quests. This is like most forests, mountains, or the sea. Let's see. Don't like mountain. I have to be real here. It's like mountains are too high for me. Forests are too filled with bugs. Even though I hate sea, I don't do sea. You know, or it's like I also basically like don't like the smell of the sea. I'll go with the sea. Cease. Oh my god. And now here we go. Basically, her said 2015. I mean, like, if basically, like, I wouldn't be complaining as much about not getting Kafka, either accomplishments was like getting Himiko or getting Welt or literally any other 5-star character, but nah. Mom, health. So far, it's not to believe. Oh, it's just Discourse out for fuck's sake. Considering we have progress with here already, we'll do Peppies. I love Peppy. Everything compared with the charges like you could give or 100, 200 years, give or
Where
take.
to now?
It'll pop out right quick. Peppy. Honestly, like, for my convention going, like, there's a lot of, like, well, not really a lot of startup stuff. There's a lot of startup stuff based during my convention going, with, like, buttons, stickers, and, like, but, like, not so much, like, with, well, I saw pom-pom plushies. Most part, it was still mainly Genshin. And I think... what was the new anime that was talking about? I don't remember. But it's like... I also was like... I want a Peppy plus. Yeah, there were pom-pom pluses.
Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlen was here, Peppy?
It's like... No, I didn't get one. Maybe because, like, they're like the size of, like, a Fumo. What, like, length and height-wise, but it's like... Not an actual Fumo, but it's like... They costed around I think 3K. And like my entire budget in general, because I already had to subtract basically from food and like gas and all that, was like only around like 3.8, yeah. No, not 3.8, 2.8, then another additional 500, so that was only 3.3. So I didn't get pom-pom. What I got instead was basically pins and stickers because I'm gonna basically I want to express more in college, and mainly keychains. I got an Animo like Bison keychain and a Himiko keychain. But for the most part, basically most of my haul is just basically keychain, stickers, pins. It's a far card from basically like how I used to do like conventions like before pandemic, because it's basically entire cosplay sets, contact lenses, Takimuras, Nesoberry, etc. etc. I spent a lot back then, but now I had to be more frugal. It is an expensive plus, but it's not the most expensive. Trying to recall what yeah, Daisy, I think there were from where I saw it again. I think it was like the animal, like the slime plushies. They were more expensive. The Pumas themselves are the most expensive, like 5k more. That's not in USD, that is in the local currency here. 5k USD is too much for even any, like, your plushie even. Not even Pumas come close to that into USD.
Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova? Huh, he probably should have been named Casanova. I've gotten used to saying it anyway.
I love Mona, I love Asta. Bark, bark, wolf,
Behold,
pork.
the winner of the Most Awesome Researcher Contest. It's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
Honestly, like in Genshin, you should have the ability to be able to, pet the doggos and the cactus. Seriously. But it's like, yeah, it's the same voice actress. Arlen is also technically Armona because same voice actress. Hook is also Armona because same voice actress. But literally, Aster is a literal Starro Mona. Maybe because, like, let's see. Astrologist, very rich but terrible with money. The difference is Mona constantly runs out of, like, Mora. Asta, meanwhile, doesn't run out of money.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward.
I want to pet Pom Pom especially. But it's like, it's weird we're doing like this quest now. Because like in the adventure quest there was one involving Capote and like Asi being like, exposed or being like the flimsy that he is. It's weird going back to this.
That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
Master Capote thinks about me.
Oh, it's you! Long time no see. Are you okay? You look troubled. That's quite a wrinkled brow.
I swear this voice is familiar for me for some reason, but it's like, I can't recall where.
Come, join the others and listen to me recount the tale of the Legion's invasion. I'm sure your memory of the events will dispel your worries.
I love Peppy. But yeah, pretty exciting for the convention, there's no Peppy Pluses. Maybe like, the next one, there might be, I don't know. I mean, one could argue because like, I basically, I didn't see it, or because like, I wasn't thorough enough in searching, but it's like, I walked around the entire convention area basically around 20 times a day. Well, I think that's like 20 times like within 2 hours because I always constantly like going around on the loop, either taking pictures or basically just like wandering around. Never stood still. What's like yeah. Currently, I'm saving up again basically for my next convention in September 31 and October 1, really. Trying to basically think that I'll basically push through with that, even if somehow they'll basically probably be in the middle of my midterms for like, college. Conventions are basically my stress relief, and also like, an aside career. So it's like, I will still do it even basically within like, a trying time. Happy. Let me just... keys. I'm trying to get Peppy imbued. Oh, this is better. Yay. Happy. Hey,
The Antimatter Legion barely missed me, and that's when I saw your faces.
best
If
be.
it weren't for you, I wouldn't be standing here
No, I can't
today.
help realize like whenever I see like Peppy and like in games, like I can't help but think of that one comic where it's like so it's just basically like the stress group basically like sitting around while we like there's like stuff happening outside like the windows. One was like Wobbleboo, and another one was like see Peppy stranded in space.
Long live Master Capote!
Oh? Still troubled? You must be ill. You look pale and your pupils are gray. That's fine. I, Capote, never waver in my support. I shall double my efforts to heal your heart.
Yeah, I know, but it's like when I saw that comic, it was basically when like the game first released, no one basically knew quite as much into the game yet. The comment said so.
The Antimatter Legion barely missed me.
Seriously,
Aha! I see you no longer. Such is the power of my
oh, so we had to do that. Oh.
Arlen? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. As to his current location, forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
I love how the reference like in the Katangas in the story, he does speak.
Everyone knows the most
Give me some
important
thoughts.
word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
Flesh and blood, bone, nerve endings.
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's Life Wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
Still is indeed a mood.
Anyway, I do not lie. I can tell you that I did indeed meet Arlen recently, and I know where he went. Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlen's secret.
Let me just search who his BA is. It's too familiar for me. No, it's Ian Sinclair. That's why it's familiar. I mainly recall the voice from basically the dub of Kage-sama. I didn't watch the entire Kage-sama, I just saw clips, but it's like the narrators to that. She was modified by an Ian, but we don't know.
You don't understand what I'm trying to say at all. Crises, disasters. All you see are the minuscule risks. I am their lighthouse.
Oh, Master Capote is so considerate.
What is it? I just said it, Ian Sinclair.
Wow, the cringe is strong. I need to remember what I came here for.
Well, that's the second time there's basically like, you know, the Hoyo game had the cringe line. My favorite one, of course, is Colors. It's too cringy. I can't do more of this. I love Cole.
Seems like you already know what kind. Seems like you, Captain Arlen. But answers are not easy. Can't even imagine.
His words match Arlen's work plan records.
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it? What I said was, so I know nothing.
I can't let him get away like.
You dare to utter such a threat? Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if... What?
Master, you said the exact. Yes, the part about not yielding.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today.
The transcript. They've recorded Arlen's conversation with Capote? I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up. This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear.
I bet you do.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. We've been careless.
We're on the same side after all. Here, this is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club. And I'll toss in an updated version of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
He looks really
No.
cool in the
I mean,
new
yeah,
limited
their
edition
assumptions are bad,
snapshots.
but and it's certainly gonna be like a damage to your reputation. But it's like, I'll be real. If it's beneficial, let them be. If it works to your advantage. Come. I want to bring Peppy with me.
What happened to you, Arlen? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial?
I'll pick this.
I heard he's good at rallying people to his cause. Ugh, never mind. Let's stay on track and find some clues. This handwriting looks familiar. Is it Arlen's? Against the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never endure. Within my fair embrace, my love for you is tender and pure. Yuck, so slimy. It does sound like Capote. Looks like a candid shot, but surely he knew it was being taken. It's autographed. There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. Oh, is that Arlen? So Arlen did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence. Ugh, even the space station handbook doesn't get updated this frequently. Huh. Is this an audio transcript? So, trial of the heart means knowing how to deal with an overbearing boss. So that's how Arlen sees me.
Poor Asta. Probably got started doesn't bother them as much as it's something else. I know, but it's like, I still gotta say poor Asta because of her reaction.
I need to talk to him. Let's hurry up and find him. Peppy, it's your turn again.
Yay, more Peppy. But it's like, if I basically like, I don't know, if I had basically like, you know, like, for example, Among the Starro cast, who would I basically take to dinner? I mean, Ass is probably the number one option for like most people because you just paid for it. I take Sir Ball. Doing Braun or like Sayla is basically gonna be like you anger the fan base essentially. Best not. Peppy. I forgot about the quest here. The research partner a normal quest or a so it's kind of Peppy. Or no, we're going to the same area. Your Duke will be there. I know, but it's like I wanted the Duke to be with us constantly. What I want to know is, will Peppy appear in the Astro Express? Please be so.
That's Dan Hung and the security department staff.
Oh, hi, Dan Hong.
There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them. Luke.
Nothing major. Let's settle this.
Wait for the tiles. There's always a. Let's make it quick.
I think that's what unlock he gets brought up. Oh, so he just Peppy's just basically mentioned sad. I love Peppy. It's like, it's like, you know, in fiction or it's like, you know, not in a physical way, I love doggos, catos, or like any animal. But in real life, animals hate me. They avoid me. And that puts me up a lot. Maybe we'll get Peppy in the future.
What are you doing here? Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area. Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort and stay focused.
Yes, Brother Don Hung.
So dog for him. I'm more annoyed basically about the cats that like the cat's tail and you couldn't like pet them.
Yes, he's with March. But I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Brother Arlen's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers. He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
That trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlen already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day. An eagle among wolves. Always so hard on himself.
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
This isn't a martial arts movie.
No way. Brother Arlen's trial wouldn't be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
They're not correct, but not wrong either. Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss. So I sent him to March. If he can manage her, then he has nothing to fear.
I think Brother Don Hung is pretty smart.
Brother Arlen only has one weakness in his armor, but he won't ignore it. He's too awesome for that.
It's not wrong.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all. He gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
Sorry.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlen smashed it down.
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlen in combat.
He said he read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station. It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's boss. It also contained some information on trials. Firstly, trial of the heart. Secondly, trial of the mirror. Lastly, trial of the self. I believe he came to me to complete the trial of the mirror. No?
Brother Arlen doesn't need a reason to.
Brother Arlen is a fierce fighter.
He's just staying ahead of the game, is all.
If you want to find Arlan, just contact March.
Oh, job pressure? How to manage your boss? Arlen, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure. Oh, there's a photo of Peppy on the pass. I got Arlen to look after Peppy because I thought they got along, but is that giving him too much extra pressure?
Wait. There we go. Perfection.
Oh, maybe he printed out Peppy's picture as a way of forcing himself to remember his responsibility.
Best angle.
Look how smashed up the ceiling tile is. Arlen must have bottled up his frustration and had no way of releasing it, so he took it out on the monsters. It's Arlen's shoe size, all right? And this actually came from a pair of shoes I bought for him. Maybe even these shoes are painful shackles for him.
Even before Peppy, basically, due to like what he said earlier about the Aeon, even before they end up being a secret, powerful 6-star character.
Yeah, we need to find Arlen quickly. I need to apologize to him in person. Peppy, let's get going.
So that's really for being me overthinking things for real.
So Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her. Is he really using scent to track?
Very sus. Oh, there's March.
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too.
Wow, March. Wow. There you go.
Hey, he's a new face and you're not.
Rude.
Huh. This little guy looks familiar. Are you Arlen's Peppy? Oh, I'm sorry. Your master isn't here. He's gone off to investigate.
Your Arlen is in another castle.
He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me. We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself. I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing. But when he heard that, he said Mr. Don Hung was right. And then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks.
That yawn is so cute.
Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you if you're going after him.
Items obtained March 7th. Map. Oh, of course, the calyx.
Show your courage. Feeling lucky.
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear. Did Arlen?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
I hope Arlen is safe.
Well, that was a waste. There you are.
Lady Asta, you... Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
Stay alert.
I'll see you off.
You'll pay for this.
Womp. Womp, womp, womp.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Rules are made to be broken.
Luck of the draw. Please. And victory!
Eternal
indeed.
sleep is not the
Arlen,
end.
that's nothing new. We've basically faced that countless times before.
The dead return!
My turn. We're on a roll.
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlen, I...
I just realized like the Ian as like Mal does have her place.
Lady Asta?
Well, Arlen is on his.
Why are you... I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress.
I hate the fact that my family basically like barges in all the time here. Maybe because my room doesn't have a lock. Anyway, moving on. Let's continue.
I just want to say I'm sorry.
I was trying to say before that interruption happened. It's basically you can think about it, Asa technically views Arlen as her kid because he brought them here to the station.
My lady,
Just say.
You didn't give me any pressure.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. She and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
Wait, I had to present evidence. This isn't Persona.
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor
why
Capote
does it
and
sound- it's
asked
not
him to
Ace Attorney,
simulate
that's what I meant.
conversations with you so you
I really need
could
to
better
clean that at some point.
understand your boss. And the evidence is
I was trying to do this from the very beginning again, or basically like it's right. I do not acknowledge the Japanese names unless it's 3D's attorney. Do I want to? I want to choose the wrong ones. I want to choose the wrong ones.
this handwritten fan reply card. This is your handwriting, Arlen. No need to explain. This is Professor Capote's article.
I did write this for Professor Capote.
I know, but I want to choose the wrong ones. I want to choose them.
You're head of the security department. You don't have anything to. Don't. This evidence is a bit of a stretch. Do we have anything better? This limited edition snapshot. This was taken by a member of the Master Capote fan club less than 24 hours ago. In other words, you went to find Professor Capote today and stopped responding to messages in the same time window.
This is just.
No need to launch your defense. We haven't got to the core yet. This evidence is a bit of. Do we have anything better?
See, more family. Gotta believe in family.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0. This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description. Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here. I am the source of your pressure.
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things. But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlen, won't you accept my apology? I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dan Heng to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlen. Until I spoke with Dan Heng, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Miss, I really don't.
Hold it. I have evidence. This footprint. I bought these shoes for you. I remember the size and the design. This is undoubtedly your footprint. But I can tell a lot from the details, such as, you used a lot of force. You had a lot of pressure, so you stomped really hard.
Oh, she can't even make things up anymore. You have more evidence, right?
Your ID pass. This isn't just any old station pass, is it, huh? There's a very important photo on it. A photo of Peppy.
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing Holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source
Wait, that
of
was
your
the right
stress.
one.
You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
my lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because
What's
of
more
you.
funny about this is, you know, the context of like the voice actors. This is literally just the voice actress talking to herself.
I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
Arlen doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all. What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
How about the person who's in charge of the station? I mean, can they really be in charge or they're not there most of the time?
Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlen, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you
True.
tasks and assignments.
Turns out
but
all you need to
I never
basically make her
actually
an
see how
actual,
you
like, you know,
take to the
present, like, you know,
battlefield.
boss. It's just have, like, you know, implant a Stellaron into basically this, like, you know, like, no-name's body. Just to basically get them interested.
When I saw this photo, when I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
My lady, I'm very touched, but
Spoilers, do not say.
I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
If it's about how like, there's like the Trailblazer before the Stellaron was implanted and then was basically part of, you know, the Stellaron Hunters, yes, I've been spoiled already on that.
What?
Damn you, YouTube.
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing.
If we could basically like, you know, have like our like model change species with our character we're playing as currently in these cutscenes, it'd be funny if we were basically just, like, you know, heard right now.
Whether it's helping her test some new specimen or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of.
I mean, her just lines is basically. What was it again? You've heard of me.
Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials. Yes. There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
I wonder.
I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone. I didn't mention it.
So, you
The audio cut out a
don't
bit again.
feel pressured around
Why
me?
did that happen?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions, right? Yeah. See, the two of us would never have misunderstandings like this.
Ha! Ha! Oh, really?
But you keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Honestly, play Holidays with Peppy should basically be a minigame. Ah, so we unlock Arlen to the Express now. Yay!
Today's fortune is...
Switching to Peppy. Peppy. Right, so apparently I have to do the codes now, so hang on a minute. $300 more jade, I know. Trying to figure out where do you redeem it again. That'll probably be enough for like 2 tickets. Again, one thing like ASR is that it's better than Genshin. It's like, you know, it's more, they will reward you more. But that's because like the gotchas are upgrading. Anyway, yep. We've unlocked it. There we go. Sunsai. Right, and complete file Marin card test. So I basically go into warp right now. Okay, so we can basically do, I think, around 3 tickets, at least 4. Let's go and grind more. Let's do another companion quest. See, first I will... Yeah, 160 per. Visitor verification. I want to read that, damn it. You guys can set up visitor companions. Oh, hey, there's Harlan. Trade lesser level, no worry about it. You. Pom Pom. Quest. she really your friend? Rainbow person indeed. Ireland.
This place could do with some iris scanners.
Oh, their voice as well, that's great.
Wouldn't want unregistered visitors sneaking aboard. I remember Lady Asta commissioned some security equipment a while back. Maybe she still has some spares. Oh, sorry. I was thinking out loud. Don't worry, the Express is perfectly safe. There are no... Well, come to think of it, I'm an unregistered visitor. I'm sure you guys in the Express itself are more than capable of maintaining security. But it's important not to overlook basic prevention methods.
Yeah, stay 6 feet apart, wear your face mask, respect social distancing.
In addition to visitor recognition systems, I've made a few notes on third-party signal monitoring and emergency response devices.
I wonder if it's the same like dialogue they have over and over again. I hope they like it does vary from time to time.
Of course. It'd be great if you never had to use any of it. But I hope my analysis is of help to the conductor. Those guys aren't serious when they refer to me like that, you know? Anyway, please don't start using it yourself too. Anyway, thanks for inviting me to see the train. I've seen the Express when it was docked at the platform, but this is my first time on board. I'm not as knowledgeable as Lady Asta. The only way I can contribute is to help the station improve its defenses, don't you think? Huh? You're right. I need to learn
I
to
mean, let's
unwind.
be real, it's Silverwolf. In the Hoyoverse, Bronya the Hacker is essentially unbeatable.
I've been so focused on the station's defenses recently. It's easy to forget that work-life balance is the best way to stay on top. Thanks for your advice. It's nice to have a break every now and then. Sightseeing on the Express.
Oh,
Where
it
should
does
I begin?
change.
It's weird that when I finally had the chance to take a break, I don't know how. You're right. I won't enjoy myself if I turn it into another safety inspection. Thanks for your advice. It's nice to have a break every now and then.
I see. So there's like an intro and then there's like a repeating one. Right. Another quest. Let's go for Asta. Kimiko.
It must be difficult for Asta. Being the lead researcher isn't easy. As soon as the Legion exits stage right, in comes the gossip. How does that saying go again? Greet enemies outside with a smile, greet enemies inside with a sword. Such is the Herda company culture.
Company culture stands for the company owner.
Herda doesn't really have anything to do with it. I'm afraid wherever you find people, you find gossip of some variety. Are you thinking of getting involved?
Not just eating popcorn with silence.
Well, while these rumors have nothing to do with us, they do concern the reputation of young Asta. And turning a blind eye is not the way of the nameless.
Kimiko looked down on
Solving a
us.
matter like this won't be difficult. Predictably, the crowd cares more about the drama than the facts. Stopping the rumors from brewing is more important right now than laying out the truth. And it's better to unearth the source of the rumors directly than to painstakingly try to refute them one by one. No, that's not what I meant. I have a friend. They say there isn't a single piece of station gossip she doesn't know about. First of all, it's not me. Secondly, I don't make friends just for the sake of gossip. It's just that my friend is pretty amazing, and I think you might be able to extract some information from her. Let's see. Right now, she's probably slacking off somewhere outside the department. I don't know her real name, but she calls herself Gossip Monger.
thinking about work gives me a full body migraine.
Happy. Yeah, I realized this did actually animate these, like, you know, responses. How do you get full body migraine? Probably like this, you know.
Kept slacking off. Maybe Gossip Monger isn't around.
I think it's basically like, you know, they think of like, you know, any thought of work essentially makes them like, okay, I'm tired already. Ah, so they were. Let me guess, they were cut.
The rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first. Have you heard anything from Gossip Monger? Is the lead researcher really that corrupt? Who exactly is this whistleblower?
Oh my god, like, is it really that true?
Hey, aren't you off work today?
Not come in after checking my phone. Days off aren't as juicy as gossip.
Oh my
Well,
god.
too bad. I haven't seen Gossip Monger this morning. You should rest up and wait for more news.
Oh, you're right.
Why are you still here? Didn't your department call you to prepare for the emergency operation?
No. I just sneaked out for a little while. What are the odds?
I got a group message 2 minutes ago saying that something's happened in the Special Purpose Lab. Somebody's trapped. The security department's blocked off the area around the entrance.
The Special Purpose Lab? Then wouldn't Pamela, I mean Gossip Monger, be...
Most likely. No wonder she's not here right now.
Yung...
People who buy that?
Walkways around the Special Purpose Lab have been temporarily closed off. Please keep your distance. I'm afraid this is a live situation. It's too dangerous. Wait. Brother Arlen told me about you.
Brother
If
Arlen.
you insist on going, and I wish you
They
the
like
best
talk
of
like
luck.
fucking like medieval monks.
Be
I swear.
safe.
Okay, so fire, lightning. Right, so it's Bronya or Asta. And then so it's Kins. Oh well. As he started.
You're Brother Arlen's friend. The security department received information about sightings of Legion remnants in the vicinity. However, we just confirmed that there are monsters here that have never been seen before. The security department sectioned off the area immediately, but we lost contact with some people. Did Arlen ask you to investigate? Great. I've made some new discoveries. Did you see it? Look, it seems like the rumors about the station are true. There are Stellaron traces here.
Good luck figuring that out. All I know is that monsters have destroyed the power supply installations here. The elevator is out of commission, so the people stuck on the floor below can't make it up.
Maybe you can help us restart the central elevator?
There are plenty of backup power sources in the storage zone. Right opposite, if I remember right.
As soon as we can restart the power supply, we can get this elevator working and rescue everyone.
Okay, right. I should turn into Trailblazer.
Let's settle this. Receive divinity.
Saving me won't earn you any favors. Who invited you? Huh? We're on a roll.
Why is that AC solo? I really don't know.
Scared yet?
I'll see you off.
Wait for the tiles.
Let's go.
No manners, huh?
My turn.
We're on a roll.
Scared yet?
Oh, look there.
Choosing strike.
Bloom.
Tasty.
Let's make it quick. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Who invited you?
Wait for the tiles. My turn.
Just a scratch.
Receive divinity.
Much better.
Well, did you find the backup power source? Thank goodness you're here. Give me a moment. I'll give the elevator a little shake up. All right, you can use it now. Be safe.
Help! Somebody help! Wait, the elevator's here.
We lost sight of Pamela. There's a terrifying monster over there. We didn't dare to go over on our own. Please save her. We'll take the elevator up.
Please!
Okay, side of the village person.
Let's go.
No manners, huh?
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
I'll see you off.
When they keep
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Oh! Oh! Holy mackerel, you scared the stars out of me! You took your time. That's right. I'm the one you're looking for. Of course. Not only did I know you were coming, but I also know why. You want to know who Richard Know-It-All from the Heritor Group is, don't you? If I didn't even know that, could I really call myself gossip monger? I'm a businesswoman, and we play by our own rules. If you want the scoop, you have to pay the price.
I could just let you here to die.
Certainly not. I have a very clear notion of how much different favors cost. I don't have any particular hobbies. I do indulge in a little tittle-tattling here and there, not to mention admiring of a certain scientist. And now here you are, vanquishing monsters left, right, and center. I heard you're with the Astral Express. How fortunate. As it happens, I'm a huge fan of Himiko. An amalgamation of beauty, brains, the epitome of a graceful and gentle scientist.
Really?
Can you help me take a high-def portrait photo of Himiko smiling? Please? Make sure you capture her electrifying smile. The one that stuns people into a trance.
I feel like I don't understand why.
Million-volt smile. Well, what's the matter? You know Himiko well, right? If you had a superbly beautiful dazzle, send the picture over when you have it. I'm always...
Himiko.
Did you find Gossip Monger? What did she say? I knew she was weird. There are many types of friend. She's the type you can only stay friends with if you never meet her. It's okay. It's just a picture. I don't mind. Go ahead. Let me see. Hey, you're pretty good.
Huh? What are you taking pictures of? Why do you sound so nervous all of a sudden? Suspicious.
I didn't expect to see you here. Didn't you say you were really busy?
I am. The Legion has only just retreated. The station is in absolute shambles. Now, any progress in rebuilding things has been ruined by
I
the
can really appreciate
reappearance of
most
the
like
Fragmentum.
her space stasis like environment. If you basically like can't see like the ceiling, unless I didn't look up.
Oh. An active Stellaron is rarely a cause for celebration. What did Herta say about the Fragmentum's appearance?
You know what she's like. It's like nothing's happened. She's just sitting back and giving orders. If there's time later, I want to talk to you both in more detail about this. You're the Fragmentum experts, after all.
Anytime.
I need to go. Someone's taken my family encryption key. You know, the one I used to withdraw my allowance? I need to get to the bottom of it.
might be the whistleblower's so-called evidence. Looks like you don't have much time to lose.
We do have the one with like scrolling here, so get that. Like, eh.
What are all these people doing here?
Not sure.
They're all here?
Doesn't fit Gossip Monger's descriptions. She said, a young man with black-rimmed glasses and a slanted
And you are? And you are? Oh, well done. You found me. So, you're here about the lead researcher's corruption. Anything for a good story, huh? I don't get it. You people live your lives for gossip. Wouldn't it be better to apply that drive to your research? Madam Herta would be delighted to see everyone working so hard. Who do you think you are? The space station's next lead researcher? Please. Only upstanding and intelligent people like mine. You want the scoop? Fine. I backed it all up anyway. Here, take it. And let it be known that I, Richard Know-It-All, do not spread rumors. This is the receipt. See the title on this purchase order? That's what I call substantive evidence. Of course it is. If I had any doubt, I'd have kept it quiet. I had picked it up a few days ago when I was collecting a package. I saw a few receipts requiring the lead researcher's signature. The security department's head honcho, Arlen, he left pretty quickly when he saw him. We all know he's on her side anyway. So I had a peek, and whoa, she's buying equipment for the space station under her own name. I've got her now. Jeez, do I really? The space station has its own financial procedures. As long as the payer here is her private account. She's totally embezzling station funds for herself.
She doesn't need the money.
I'm so disappointed. I was so angry, I was shaking. That amount of money? Herself? Who do you think she is? Fleming's daughter? Anyway, now you know it.
Seems like it's all just a scare.
Oh yeah, it's the robots.
But it's easy to make rumors and hard to dispel them. I better let Asta know.
You don't say. Oh. You very much oh, there. Looks like you find two big shot versions. Ah, now they're scared. Arlen's there too.
You can't waste money like this.
This isn't wasting money. The IPC's budget is so stringent and the process takes so long. By the time my application would have gone through, too much time would have been wasted. Do you know how much hardware was destroyed when the Legion attacked? And how many cables are currently out of order on the station? How is it my fault when I'm spending my own money to solve everyone else's problems? Give my encryption key back.
I won't.
You. Who gave you the right to tell me what to do with my money?
You did.
Well, I might have done that, but this doesn't count as wasting money.
How is it not wasting money? We lost that findy device you bought during the Legion's invasion.
Do you say findy device?
All you had to do was check the inventory, and we could have replaced it. Why did you make a new order? And that Starnaut fleet from the last time?
I did make an order, but it didn't go through. I was just trying to improve security measures to make sure attacks
Again,
like this don't happen
extremely
again.
obscenely rich.
If the money wasn't spent, then it doesn't count. Anyway, whew. Are you here for something? Please, tell me why you're here. So, you think Richard was the one who stole my encryption key. So, he was the one who started the rumors. Huh. That fits.
It feels like she's not surprised.
I'll deal with that immediately. Please don't worry, Miss Asta.
Yeah, go. Wait! Leave the encryption key here.
That's a separate issue. We'll talk about the encryption key later.
How can you...
Asta.
Today's fortune is...
Too much quest coming out the wazoo now. Hey. Oh, so there's another different one as well. Fine. I'll keep looking for healing though. But I guess I'll switch you to preservation. There we go. Wababoo.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I'm on guard.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl! When they keep quiet.
I'll see you off.
We're on a roll.
Wababoo.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Time to twirl!
My turn.
I love Kingsu so much.
How am I gonna get that time back?
I think there might have been like pluses of like what was this back when I basically went to it, but like I don't remember.
I'll see you off.
Time to twirl!
How am I gonna get that time back?
Upgrade configured. Feeling lucky.
Time to twirl!
When they keep quiet. Stay calm. My turn.
Time to twirl!
We're on a roll.
Kuru kuru, kuru kuru.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Kuru kuru, kuru kuru, kuru kururin, kuru kururin.
Time to twirl!
Oh, this sucks. Come on.
Time to twirl!
I'll see you off.
Lance at the ready.
Hello?
Wait for the tiles.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Doing well. We've just basically been finishing companion quests to get more gems. Also, in other news, it is hot, but like it's kind of cool now. Right, so we just need one more Wababoo, and then we'll be done with this area. We've done all of that, so I think it has to be around here. Yeah. So, from here. Wait now. Apparently, I probably have missed it somewhere here then. But I looked everywhere. Big Boo? Was there a Big Boo? I didn't notice that at all. Oh, there you are. we could do that. I was like, I'll do it off screen then. Claim. See here, maybe it's your chat group. Unless we're not supposed to use that option. Huh. Stream's been going well so far. This is like to cozy up with Miss Aston. Wait a minute, Purple Shirley, that might be her though. Nah, okay. Can't be. Case I play, mainly we've been doing RPGs, but I also, on occasion in my own time, I do things ranging from strategy games, puzzle games, simulation games. Those ones are basically like I mainly focus on. Of course. Okay, so what else can we do now? Guess I can do this one then. It's on the station, so we'll do this one. After this quest, I'll probably end it here.
Wow, it's the first time I've seen such a spectacle.
Even the top brass.
So this visitor is...
Oh, it is true. Thanks.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word. And yet, I can't find the words for this moment. It's good to see you, Asta. I apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time. I hope it's not a bother.
Of course not, Mr. Scrollum. Welcome to Herta Space Station.
Oh, Scrollum.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought. Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Skrullum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely.
I hope to see more
but
of
I do
Skrullum
have a
as well.
meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madam Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Sure. And you are? Ah, hello, young madam. I've heard so much about you. Herta talks about you often. She's quite curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron? I hope we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know each other and answer this question.
Sorry.
Also, with like how
I wanted to
Skrullum's
show
like
you
a
around,
model
but
seems to be
now
unique.
I don't think I'll be able to get
Chances are there probably are gonna be a playable character. I bet. I guarantee you. We have. Go ahead now, little man. Where I'm
Alright,
from,
see you
I'm
later.
currently living in Southeast Asia, really. Hence why I'm always constantly like referring to like the heat, the humidity, etc. Can't stand it really. Also, I heard it's like portrait though, it's like.
Strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait. Huh? Do you need something? Wait a second. I know you. I saw you chatting with Captain Arlen just now. You must be the rising star who caught Madame Herta's attention. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the Antimatter Legion. In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed. Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity. But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other
Again,
than
this
the
could be
Legion
sober with
invaded while the master control system was paralyzed. Some have surmised the same as you. We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list. They include a super hacker from Punk Lord. I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost to
I think
her
Punk
once
versus
before.
High as well.
A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap. Can you guess what happened next? She reverse hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake. Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be on my case already. Hence, my silver lining. You know Madame Herta. If she's really interested in something, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove myself. This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find the blind spot I missed before. I designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a detector. We should be able to
Why
find
don't I go
hidden
for
clues
a
with
2D model? Currently, well, basic 2D model would be great and all. I mean, like, the reason why I'm mainly doing 3D models is because, like, it's well, it's done with V-Roy Studio, so it's like for free, so I don't have to spend anything. Also, because, like, yeah, most of my funds right now is tied into college, so I had to basically focus on that.
just like this. Oh, that's, I didn't ask you to look at that! Unbelievable! Why would something like this... So this is what we're looking for? This... Wait a second. Let me take a look. Oh, I see. This is digital graffiti that appears to represent Punklorian symbols. We need to decipher it if we want... Ugh, you got me there. Let me think. Just do me a favor. It won't take up too...
Noted.
Why are there Void Rangers here?
I'll see you off.
Luck of the draw. Freeze and victory! Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Honored to meet me. Wait for the time.
That scared me to death! Did you see that? It seemed like something popped up here, then Void Rangers jumped out.
Hi, Silverwolf.
But look! Just like I guessed, the surveillance camera captured her face. Silver Wolf. It's exactly the same as the photo on the IPC's wanted list. Let me see what she was up to. Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. We accidentally activated the beacon again just now. And they were beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe.
On the contrary, it is.
Well, I don't share your optimism. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be lying on the ground right now. Anyway, let's work together. There's a strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti. Look, up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us. She went towards the base zone. Yep. There's only one. Disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit. Let's look around.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
She makes it seem easy. Is she really looking at the curio collection in? Judging by how calm she is, she must have been... The graffiti's location is quite interesting. It feels... I heard from a friend that the hackers on Punklord have a tradition. When they hack, they purposely leave something behind for people to discover. Kind of like throwing down the gauntlet. They call this the Punklord mentality. There can only be competition when there's rivalry. And there can only be excitement when there is competition. Life's a game, and having fun is what's most important. I don't understand that way of thinking. But it seems like this graffiti might have been left behind for us on purpose as a clue. The same thing happened last time as well. Doesn't help. Ah, she seems to be leaving. Let's keep up. They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room.
Your fake ID info is ready.
Ah, so that's what happened. She sneaked in first, then helped her partner in through the main door. It's a classic hacking operation. Let's see. The registered name is Leonard Collywell.
Among Us reference.
How is this possible? She used my identity. I never noticed that there was an issue with this record. I subconsciously glanced right past it when I saw my own name. She's so cunning. It's an honest mistake. The reaction of any ordinary person is to check for unfamiliar names, right? I mean, who would think to check their own name? Another graffiti. They're all different too. She really put some thought into this. Huh? Is this section of the record damaged? She went through the wall and disappeared. I don't think so. That's not the same. Hold on, I got it. It might be an effect from a curio.
Nine
There was a
Kuro.
pre-established folded space
Thank you for
here,
sticking
and
with
the
me.
intruders found it and took advantage of it.
So
No
before
wonder
you
she
go,
kept
I
going
will
through
try
the
one
curio
more roll.
collection index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? That's where they put the Stellaron inside you.
Look, while I'm interested, I'm sorry, I don't get my Discord. It's used privately.
Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities, all she would have needed to do was make another beacon. She would have been able to escape with the Stellaron, no problem. Huh? There's no graffiti here. Oh, we're doomed! The trail has gone cold. Ugh, so strange. Oh, they did leave you behind. Oh, me? That's how I feel when I wake up every day. I can't help but feel there's more that they're after. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. Whoa, look here. There's a It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. Could it be that? I just realized. Just as I thought. She was here. I just remembered that Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punk Lord Mentality in her collection. You remember it, right? I wasn't able to put the two together before. I got it. That's right. She was so interested in the curio she knew we would be looking for the Stellaron hunters and used it as her cover. Very smart. To be expected of someone from Punk Lord. Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. The curios are Madame Herta's most prized possessions. All the visit requests are sent to her office from the computer in the main control room. Some researchers tried to gain access to the Curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. She caught them all red-handed. You got me there. We should go and check the main control room. Wait, don't move. I get chills just looking at the space station monitors now. Let me investigate first.
Again, I will repeat. While I am flattered by basic to offer, I'm not interested right now.
Just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. I thought it was the Legion that did this. Let's focus on the main task first. I am curious though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data at all. I really don't get her. As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a look. Relax, friend. I've done this.
I'm on guard.
Honored to meet me. I won't break. Wait for the tiles. Come on. Ugh, this sucks. Gotcha. Time to twirl.
Let's settle this.
Time to twirl. My turn. Time to twirl.
You chose the wrong enemy.
What are you looking at?
See? I was right. There was. Now we can browse through the Curio access. From the way things look, yes. I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? Ugh, no, if I start thinking.
Just thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine.
Well, I guess we're gonna see like a more like scroll them though.
That's not gonna happen. I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down this simulated universe.
Herta, I've made my decision. Question: what have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire universe. And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. Except now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to. Herta, think about it. How many surprises has this project given you? And how many disappointments has it given you?
The simulated universe never disappointed me. Do you really think of yourself as someone so
Herta, I don't mean to question you. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and take your tech with you. I don't need it. I can go find Adrian Taylor, or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway. Ugh. Screw them. We've known each other for a long time. This is the first time I feel that you're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
My apologies, madam. This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated universe is a great experiment, and Herta is a true genius. However, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future. Deep down, I want to continue to believe in Herta. Are you worried about her mental state? Judging by the result, I have failed to choose the most suitable time to raise this matter. The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiations later as well. As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help in answering your questions. Search. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punk Lord mentality. That is no ordinary curio, my friend. That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young madam, how much do you know about Punk Lord? It is a planet made of data and symbols. An ether cartridge is a chip that Punklordian hackers use to edit reality. It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station belonged to someone truly legendary. He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders witnessed by few. Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe. Yes, no need to worry, my friend. The cartridge has never left the space station. It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been extracted and added to the calculations of the universe model. Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being listed as lost. I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target. As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation, madam. As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down temporarily. It will remain shut until Herta and I come to a clear conclusion. Yes, this is the last chance to investigate the cartridge data. By way of apology for shutting down this is my recommendation.
simulated universe? Wait, this isn't. This is still. Having heard what Miss. I'm. Anyway.
Well, madam, are you ready? Very well. I will be sending you into the simulated universe. This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data.
Hello. Path to destruction.
Young madam, are you all right? You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Look around and tell me what you discover. Hacker? Oh, conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider traces. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in those moments. Young madam, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Hey, you. Why are you staring at me?
Oh.
I initiated the simulation flow. Please listen and don't interrupt her.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punklord, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not obsessed with it. The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka? Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly.
It is safe to assume that two people entered this. Interesting. Let's see what happened next. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
You took the bait. You took the bait.
Let's go.
Fork in the road, huh? I got this. Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
Technically, she is asking her companion to choose.
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the right.
Feeling lucky.
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself? Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue. We've met only once. Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. We fought against one another before. Herta was there as well. She may have mentioned it to you. From my point of view, it wasn't a victory. It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I believe the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
Oh, back to the space station again. A riddle? Where's the skip button? You took the bait. Choose himself. One. You took the bait.
This is our chance.
You chose the wrong.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here. Feeling lucky. Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she? The whole space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues, even projections of herself. I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. Seems she ended up using it on her portrait. That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Our pursuit is coming to an end. Yes, that incongruous feeling has persisted throughout this long pursuit. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe. I must admit, this feels less like a chase, and more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punk Lord. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there, whether it be for competition or for joy. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
One. Trickier to crack.
Are made to be broken.
Luck of the draw. Please. And victory!
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
This is our chance.
Yeah!
Wait for the trap!
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge is here, and it's perfectly intact. There is an unwelcome third party here with us. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silver Wolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean of the simulated universe's data.
Unless she had someone to guide her there. You want to explain it to her first? I can see the confusion in her eyes.
The final results are on the display table, young madam. Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have. You've guessed correctly. The person, she left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe, and found a way to continue alongside us. I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method. The graffiti is like a two-way. I fear she may well have had them. I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation, but rather the lack of it. However, the way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in. Well then, were you satisfied with this simulated universe journey, Miss Silver Wolf?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you? I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to lure me in?
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act. Miss Silver Wolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations. You now know everything about this encounter.
Everything? No, no. You're wrong about the most important part. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge. Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from two geniuses. How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you will be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking just now.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Screw'em, will I be able to see your true strength this time? The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening today. You may leave now.
Huh? Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant planet?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion, you may share that data freely.
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Then what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right now?
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire universe.
What is the point of this then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap, but don't plan on doing anything at all?
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun. Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
How boring.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network
they're both
accounts.
praying for the three
A total of
live
76
chests against each
accounts.
other.
A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them, including all of your game records?
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
Yes, so too.
And she logged out. How hasty of her. Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
It was nice playing a solo though.
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo. Make sure you never forget about it. I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt me. I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts. She's
mean, but,
probably crying in front of her computer right now.
Member 76 of the Geniuses. Recently, I have been working with him.
This problem does look different in my brain.
Thank you, young madam. Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory. Do you have any other questions regarding this incident? Her ultimate goal was always the ether cartridge, but she developed an alternative objective in challenging Herta and me in the process. All those complicated puzzles and unnecessary ploys. Nothing more than games, I'll wager. If you are referring to the back doors, Sylv, don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Whether it's Please, ask away. Certainly not. Although Madame Herta and I have our differences in terms of research direction, the simulated universe is our shared pursuit, and nothing will change that. On the contrary, I plan on staying here for a while
we'll
to
see
see
more
up
of him.
close what kind of surprises the new branch of the universe has in store for me. There is no one answer to that question, my friend. It holds a different meaning for everyone. To sentimental, organic life forms, it could be the first falling leaf in the change of seasons, or the marks carved onto someone through the passage of time. To the swarm that follows its instincts, and for me, perhaps the image of symbols. Well, of course, I've also heard that the answer is nothing more
42.
than a 2-digit number. A medium rare kettle steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass, Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice prepared by a certain young man on the station. All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same as it is for you. I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency.
Bye, Scrollum.
Well, young madam, our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities for our paths to cross. The pursuit of knowledge will always be the best driving force for trailblazing.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to... She said, can you believe it? I don't have to worry about me.
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
It's gone. It's all gone.
Oh, so
They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I
think
am
that's
not
fun for them.
throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pier Point.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Oh, right. That story
referring to
doesn't
the
sound like it
local.
fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pier Point as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. Besides, there's fun to be had along the way. A game is a game, and that's all there is to it.
So where the hell have like Cerebral's second companion is when I basically don't have as a character.
Thinking about work gives me a full body migraine.
Oh, so another like area so wow, there's like compared to Genshin, like I guess these are their points for the mains, but it's like my god, there's so much of them. Achievements. Anyway, I did say I'd basically roll one more time here. I think I can like buy a couple more tickets. Brings us to 6. But it's not enough. I'll have to grind more since we have like one more week, which is next week here after this. So I'll basically leave it there for now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll basically see you all next time. I just realized just like this, as I basically am checking basically into the stream like menu now. My model has ceased. Okay, that's good enough time I was able to do it. So I'll grind more basically for Sergeant, so that basically will depend on my free time because I do have college. And also I have to juggle Genshin as well, but other than that, yeah, bye.